and welcome back to another lip balm review. And before I start, yes, we're going to talk about this. It's still hot enough to be in a sundress, but just windy and chilly enough to still need something else on. So there's spaghetti straps on under this, but it is way too cold to just be in that, and I'm too lazy to change. And yeah, so I've got my little capelet on that I made a few years ago. So yeah, before I get any questions on that's what this is. So anyway, back to the subject at hand, lip balm review. I totally forgot I never reviewed this one until I ran across it last night and felt really stupid and was like, oh yeah, I never reviewed that third one. The third of the Palmer's Flip Bombs, the mango one. I was like, oh yeah, that was a thing, huh? I never got to that one for some reason. I found it in the cube organizer thing that I've got some of my bulkier lip balms in, and found it under a bunch of other stuff. Hold on, let me rearrange the camera because I sat down a little further. But yeah, so I found it in there, was like, oh shit, I never did that one. I should do that one. So I rearranged my schedule so I could do this one today. So yeah, so this one is the Ripe Mango Flip Balm. Kind of funny how they were like hot shit last year around this time, and everyone wanted these and was talking about them non-stop for months, and all of a sudden, like, someone flipped a switch. Nobody ever mentioned them again. So I don't know if everyone just burned out, or realized they weren't all that magical after all, or what the deal was, but yeah, you generally don't hear too many people talk about these at this point, I've noticed, so I probably missed the boat on when I should have reviewed this, but I'm doing it anyway, so yeah, I'm still in love with the very retro-y looking font that they use. It's very 60s looking, which I like. But yeah, Ultra Lip Moisture, Palmer's Cocoa Butter Formula with Vitamin E, Flip Balm, Ripe Mango, Natural Cocoa Butter, Vitamin E, Mango Extract. Instantly flips to hydrate lips. Fun flipping lip balm. Delivers incredible long-lasting moisture while refreshing your lips with ripe mango. Natural moisturizers include pure cocoa butter and shea butter. Glides on smooth, locks in moisture, no parabens, no phthalates, no petrolatum, no gluten. Easily flips open and locks into place. Flip open for soft, smooth lips. Ingredients: coconut oil, beeswax, soybean oil, cocoa seed butter, hydrogenated vegetable oil, shea butter, aroma, tocopherol acetate, that's vitamin E, mango fruit extract, safflower seed oil, stevioside, rhabdolioside A, benzyl alcohol, benzyl benzoate, citranolol, geranol, I can talk, geraniol, linalool, and limonene. It's that bottom row that concerns me, because most of this is pretty natural, but that last row of ingredients there, those, almost every single one of those, if not all of them actually, is a known irritant. So this could be part of why people fell out of love with these kind of quickly. Maybe they started messing with people. I don't know. I'm sure it's the same ingredients that were in the other two. I mean, plus mango in this one. I don't think the other two had mango. One probably had watermelon, one had coconut. This one has mango, because the flavors. But yeah, so, this one, I don't know. I'm not sure how I feel about it. I don't know whether to be excited or scared or what, but hopefully it'll be okay. But yeah, so let's just get this sucker opened. It's got a little perforation on the back for popping it out, supposedly easily, but I have a hell of a time. That did not feel good. Holy shit. Well, this could be a very interesting lip balm review. Oh my gosh. So, oh god, I can't even get it out of here. Come on. You can do it. Okay. So, format-wise, these are just flat-top domes. What the hell is on it? Crap. Okay. Whatever. Smells okay, so I think it's fine. But anyway, so it's just a rounded dome, kind of like Neos, a little bit flatter, but it's generally the same idea as Neos. So there's that. Packaging-wise, they're really cute. They look like little tulips. I've always thought they're adorable. And they do have an interesting way of opening and shutting. Right here, where this indent is where you're meant to put your finger, so you can flip it open and grab onto that and click it into place, and then you shut it the same way. That is the trick to opening and closing these without gouging your finger into the product. Because pretty much everyone, by default, was trying to open them this way and getting their finger straight into it almost immediately. That's where the mistake was. I was just playing around with it one day and figured out that, wait, they totally designed it this way on purpose, and the reason that indent is there is so your finger will literally go right there where they want it, and so you can go like that, and then push it right back down. It's pretty genius. Unfortunately, not quite as straightforward as it probably should have been, although, yeah, even looking at the instructions on the back, it doesn't really specify to that level of detail. It just shows it opening and shutting, not that you should specifically go from that side and pull it down and back again. So, just saying, in case you guys missed the video I made last summer on the proper way to open and close these, that's the way you do it so you don't screw it up. So anyway, these are kind of natural and organic. They're not 100%, they're mostly natural, but I cannot say with honesty that they're 100% because that last row of ingredients I read to you guys is not natural. Those are very much chemical, just throwing it out there. So yeah, but they're mostly natural, so that's good. I don't think these are a limited edition, but it is part of a set of 3. There was the creamy coconut and the, what was it, juicy watermelon, ripe watermelon, sweet watermelon, fresh watermelon, something watermelon. Anyway, it was a pink one, coconut was green, this one's orange. So, amount of product, does it say? Oh, 1/4 ounce, cool. So, same exact amount as an EOS or a REVO, believe it or not. It's bigger around, so that's why they can get away with it being shorter up and down ways. It does work out to being about the same, so alright, whatevs. Anywho, shelf life on this, they don't have a great shelf life. 12 months after opening, that's it, and I believe it, because looking at the ones from last summer that I did open and use, they look so funky on top, I don't dare use those. I don't. I might replace the watermelon one, but the coconut one, you know, it really didn't see much love because it just smelled way too sunscreeny for me. It honestly felt like I was putting actual sunscreen on my mouth every time I tried to use it, so, yeah. But I liked the watermelon one just fine, and just from the initial sniff on this one, I think I'll probably like this one okay. So anyway, I don't remember what the price point was on these, but they're still selling them at Target. I know for facts. I saw them on there this morning when I was buying other stuff. So, unfortunately, I didn't make a mental note of the price, but I seem to remember these weren't crazy expensive or anything. I seem to remember they were somewhere in like the $3 or $4 range. They were not too bad a piece. So, sturdiness, it's pretty crappy plastic, not gonna lie. You can hear the cheapness in this. And like this whole bottom section is just hollow and empty, and there's no reason for it to be quite so big, even with it flipping all the way around in there. Actually, I'm gonna hit stop on this for just a second. Hold on, guys. Sorry about that. The notifications were going freaking apeshit on here from messaging, and I had to see if like something like major happened or something, and spoiler alert, nothing that important or dire happened. I had to tell him, dude, give me like 10 minutes, stop messaging, because the notifications are distracting me and I'm trying to film. So, anyway, where did I even leave off? Oh yeah, the sturdiness. I was talking about how shitty the plastic is on these. I am not in love with that part. And this plastic does crack over time. One of my, I forget which of the two it is, I'd have to go look at which one it was again. I think it was the green one. Totally, like, split on the seam. I don't keep them anywhere, like, in direct sunlight, so I do not understand why that even happened. But it did. So ever since that one happened, I'm just like, wow, so I definitely nailed it with my gut feeling that these are really cheap and bad quality plastic. Just saying. But yeah, and I just, even though I understand the correct way to open and close these, I feel like they could have done something a bit more straightforward in being able to easily open and shut them without potentially screwing up the entire thing. But, you know, we can't win them all, so. Anywho's, special features, there are none. Medication, there is none. So let's talk about the scent. You definitely do smell the cocoa butter in there. It's a little bit distracting. Because it definitely smells like chocolate because of it. But at the same time, you do get kind of a mango flavor, or a scent in there. It's odd. It's odd. I don't know how I feel about that combination. I don't think I hate it as much as the coconut, but I don't think I really like this combo, though. It just feels like the two scents are fighting each other big time. It kind of almost reminds me of those chocolate sticks that are filled with, like, the orange jelly in them. Does anybody have a clue what I'm talking about? It kind of reminds me of that a little bit, but it's mango and not orange, and it's kind of just clashing. It's almost like the orange and chocolate, but with alcohol. Like, I'm smelling a weird, almost alcohol-y type scent in here. That should not be a thing. That is not what mango smells like. I don't know why this has this odd kind of undertone in there that almost, like, is it fermenting because I waited too long? Like, is that what I'm picking up on here? It's not really winey, per se, but I don't know. It's odd, and there's something in it that just, I don't know, it smells off. Not necessarily spoiled, but just smells weird. So, I'm gonna try it on anyway, but, hopefully it doesn't make me sick if it is bad, but woo, don't want to knock this over. Let's try it out. Hope for the best. Oh god, okay. So, barely touching that to my lips is going whoosh down in the middle. I'm like, forgot, these are the ones that have to live in the fridge, even though it says nowhere on there to do that. Awesome! It's just squishing down further and further with every swipe, and it's really gross. Let's see, does it smell the same now? I smell even more chocolate now! What the crap? Oh, Jesus. Okay. Alright. Taste is not good. Whoa. Oh my god. What the hell is that? That is not what mango tastes like. And I actually have eaten it now, finally. As of this January, my sister finally turned me on to actual mangoes instead of just mango-scented stuff. And they're very good, but this... Oh, hell no. That is not what mango tastes like. I'm trying to put words to what that flavor is. It's not good, though. No. Just, no. I renege what I said about it not being whiny. In the taste, something about it totally does taste like wine here, and that makes me think this may be spoiled, because if it fermented somehow, that would make sense why there's something akin to wine there, because that's literally how you make wine, is with basically spoiled fruit. And I'm like, oh Jesus, that is not a good flavor. It's somewhere in between wine and Swedish fish. Yeah, I know, it's supposed to be mango, and somehow this tastes like that. God, that is vile. Oh my god. I'm not sure I can leave that on, like, even for the remainder of the review. Oh my god. Like, I am concerned for my health right now for ingesting any of that. Oh my god. If I get stomach flu later, we'll know why, but oh my god. Jesus, what is wrong with this? Why am I still tasting it? Oh god, no, I'm not doing the drink test. It's not happening. Okay, I'm done tasting it. It's vile. It is absolutely vile. It should not taste that way, and I refuse to buy a second one in case that's just how these taste. Because that is pure awful. That is really awful. Ugh. Ugh. That's like making me gag a little bit, not even joking. So I'm gonna race through the rest of this so I can go wash this the fuck off. Thickness wise, it's thin. It's a thin lip balm. But the actual consistency is super greasy. It's like pure oil, basically. With, let's see, what could I compare to? If you were to mix Crisco and baby oil, I imagine the consistency of that is about what this feels like. It's not even a good consistency, and the flavor's even worse. I bet it could probably moisturize, but I cannot handle the flavor of this, and I'm not sure if it's spoiled. Therefore, I'm not going to leave it on long enough to find out. Shine factor? I bet it has some, but yeah, it has shine. I'll give it that. I will give it that. Longevity-wise, if the other two are anything to judge by, this will not last long. Oh god, it's making me nauseous. That's really vile. Oh dear god. Okay, so what am I gonna rate it? I'm docking it a point for the packaging and its shitty way of opening and closing, and another one for the shitty plastic they used and just how weak they are. I'm docking them a point for the shelf life because they spoil very quickly, and they're not upfront that these need to be refrigerated or they just melt and fall apart. I'm going to dock it a point for the scent and a point for the flavor, because that is purely awful. Anything else? Yeah, I may stop there. I'm gonna give this a 5 out of 10. I feel like I'm being generous in giving it a 5 out of 10, because I don't know if I have a bad one, or if all of them are this vile. If they're all this vile, then, you know, maybe it should be more like a 3. But if it's just this particular one in my hand, I'm gonna give it a 5, and give it the benefit of the doubt that maybe the others aren't so bad, but oh dear god, this is just really, really nasty. Ugh. Ugh. I might even dock it to a 4. And the more I think about it, I don't feel comfortable giving it a 5. I'm gonna give this a 4 out of 10. This is really, really not good. And I hope it's not all of them that are this bad. I feel really bad for everyone who bought one of these if all the orange ones are this bad, and I see possibly why nobody talks about these anymore if all the orange ones are that nasty, but oh god. Ugh. I need to get this off my face. So, yeah. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. It was an experience. If you did, click the like button. If you're not already and you'd like to be, click subscribe, leave comments down below. Do you have this one? Is it supposed to smell and taste like this? Because I feel like it's not supposed to. Let me know down below. Or if yours did smell and taste like this, please also let me know so I'll know for sure one way or the other. And anything else you feel like leaving me, pray for me that I'm okay after putting this on and probably swallowing a little bit of it. Until next time, bye!